पंजाबी ते फिर तुहाडा स्वागत है। मैं हाँ तुहाडी होस्ट गुरमीत सोडी। समर co-hosting program साडा टीनेजर्स नाल चल रहा है एंड जिस तरह मैं आपनू पहले भी किया सी अगर तुहाडे बच्चे साडे नाल co-host करना चाहते ने प्रोग्राम please email us. We would love to have them here and be comfortable with themselves and public speaking. उस दे नाल ही मैं आज तुहानू अपने होस्ट नू मेरे अज दे होस्ट नू तुहाडे नाल इंट्रोड्यूस करनी आ जिन्हां ने बच्चों के वास्ते ये प्रोग्राम ऑफ कोर्स डिज़ाइन किया है कि ओबेसिटी और न्यूट्रिशनल ईटिंग हैबिट्स अडल्ट्स और बच्चों अंदर किस तरह हैगी एंड व्हाट आर द फ्यू थिंग्स दैट वी कैन डू जिस दे नाल असीं अपने हैबिट्स चेंज कर सकते हैं। उस दे नाल ही मैं अपने को होस्ट नू अज इंट्रोड्यूस करांगी गुरबानी सुरी। सत श्री अकाल गुरबानी।
सत श्री अकाल।
How are you today?
Good, I'm great.
I'm glad you're back on my show twice now.
I am, yes.
So, I'm actually excited to have you here also. Now tell me, Gurbani, तुसी ये टॉपिक सोचा है obesity और nutritional values के बारे में। तानू क्यों लगता है टॉपिक इतना इम्पोर्टेंट है and why do you think सानू इसके बारे में even discuss करना चाहिए?
Obesity अमेरिका विच एक बहुत बड़ा प्रॉब्लम है। Americans are the most obese out of all the countries, like the people in all the countries. It's not very good.
Okay.
In fact, adults in the past 30 years, adults have become more obese and the number of adults 30 years ago has doubled.
Really?
Yes, it's scary. And the number of kids from 30 years ago has actually tripled.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's too much. And in about 70% of adults, 1 out of their 3 kids are obese or overweight.
Wow.
It's
You know,
scary.
मैं लगे सी सिर्फ असी देसी हैं पंजाबी है who have an obesity problem, मोटापे दी problem, but it's amazing to hear कि Americans know they have this problem. Why do you think ये numbers इतने double हुए ने? I mean, 30 years अंदर you said adults दे numbers double हुए ने और बच्चियां दे triple.
हाँ जी।
तो let's start कि बच्चियां दे उत्ते शुरू करने आ. Why do you think कि बच्चियां दे numbers इतने triple क्यों हुए ने?
मैंने लगता है क्योंकि सारे नए technologies like computers, video games, सारे like TV shows, बच्चों नु they like to sit and watch TV, they like to play on their laptop, chat with their friends, Facebook, whatever, but बच्चे like sports नहीं खेलते ने or like exercise has decreased in the lifestyle and it's really taking a toll now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, that's funny that you said that because you're right. Growing up, of course, when we wanted to play, जदों सानू खेलना होंदा सीगा, our biggest thing was, you know, block under there are so many kids, so you just go and play outside. Summer vacation was just playing outside.
Exactly.
Yeah, you go to your grandparents, नानकियां दादकियां दे घर जाके तुसी सारा टाइम खेलते ही रहंदे सी. आजकल तुसी बच्चों नु बोलो बाहर जाके गर्मी अंदर खेडन वास्ते and it's like, Ma, it's too hot. Why am I going in the sun?
Yeah.
So you're so right. But how can you change that then? Or you know what, before you तुसी ये दसन तो पहला मैंने ये दसो कि तानू क्यों लगता है कि ठीक है बच्चियां दा हैगा कि they're doing a lot more computers there and all this stuff. वो बाहर जाके खेडन नु तैयार नहीं ने. पर वड्डियां अंदर इन numbers क्यों double होए ने?
You know, that's kind of tough. Well, because I can talk about children since I'm a young child.
Yeah.
But I think I've seen, especially with this bad economy, adults have to work more, and so they're like they're always at their desk working, and it's harder for them to get out and exercise.
Okay.
Maybe there's like a constant pressure. Also, because nowadays people like a faster everything, fast food, fast technology. So it's much easier to get like McDonald's and Burger King and all this food that's not healthy for you. And it's so much easier than spending time cooking where you can make wholesome food at home. It's just easier to go out and buy quick things, and I think that's why it's an increase.
That's why it's doing that
problem,
also.
yeah.
Well, then let me ask you, बच्चियां दा I know जिस तरह you said कि a lot of these things, a lot of बच्चे मोटे इस वास्ते ने क्योंकि उन्हां दे अंदर they don't have time to play outside or they don't want to play outside क्योंकि they're so used उन्हां दे computers ते या video games ते. What are some things that you would, as a teenager, what are some ways that you keep yourself busy जिस दे नाल तानू पता है कि तुहाडी physical activity भी हो रही है? What do you do?
Well,
तुसी की करदे?
You know what? It's actually very important. Scientists have said that children need about 60 minutes of exercise a day.
Okay.
So
that's it, just 60?
well, you know,
if it was up to me, I'd make them do it all day long. Just tire them out so they can go to sleep.
That's a very good attitude. You know, it keeps them in shape. That's important. But like, for some people, 60 minutes is a lot. You know,
Yeah.
60 minutes, 1 hour. You know, with like studies and school and everything. But you know, what I do is I break it up into 15-minute breaks. So I do like, okay, I've been studying, now I'm going to take a 15-minute break, I'm going to go walk outside. Or,
You do?
yeah,
Okay.
or I love to do like yoga.
Really?
And Pilates are very good. Yeah, and they have all these online websites that have like yoga and Pilates that you can just go on to, and they'll do like 15 or 10-minute sessions, and you know, it's exercise, it's good for you, and it's fun, and it's very relaxing.
Okay.
And you can, you know, walk your dog, or take, in your everyday life, instead of taking the escalators or the elevators, you just take the stairs.
Okay.
Simple stuff like that, but it adds up.
Well, let me ask you then. I don't have a dog. ठीक है ना? And I will take my kids for example. Okay, they don't have a dog. Okay, now what other thing can they do? And it's winter outside. So अब वो बाहर भी नहीं खेल सकते ते हुनो की करेंगे? I know I'm putting you on the spot with this one क्योंकि winter अंदर तुसी की कर दियो फिर?
Well,
As a teenager, what would you do?
well, I personally just love exercising. I don't know, maybe it's just me. But you know what, like sometimes if I feel like watching TV, मैं वो treadmill, TV room which लेके जाती हूँ, और indoor bicycles भी होते हैं जो stationary होते हैं, और आप TV के आगे
रख लो,
TV के आगे रख सकते हो, और फिर आप treadmill कर सकते हो आधा घंटा के लिए while you're watching TV, और आप bike भी कर सकते हो while you're watching TV. It's
so you're doing both at the same time. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I want to tell our viewers, अगर तानू साढ़े सब तो पहला गुरबानी सूरी दे ideas पसंद ने, नाले ही उन्हां दी इन्नी सोनी पंजाबी भी पसंद है, feel free to call us and you know, share your thoughts कि तुहाडे बच्चे की करदे ने, teenagers या उनसो भी छोटे बच्चे, winter अंदर especially, how do they keep themselves busy? Give us some ideas and tell us कि तुहाडे बच्चे की कर रहे ने and how are they doing all of this. Now, Gurbani, another thing I also want to talk about कि obesity दे नाल